Hi, I'm Tara with Remax. Today I'm out here in Ponte Vedra, Florida in the master plan community called Nocatee. Today I want to share with you their brand new amenity released. It has a Mark Twain type of theme. It is called Settler's Pond. Sit back and enjoy. So once you've entered the area of Crosswater and then Settlers Landing and you find where Settlers Pond is, you can go ahead and park your car, and the first thing that you see is restroom with water fountains, as well as a gated and shaded playground with picnic tables. There's a smaller toddler area and then another playground for the bigger kids. There's also some benches all around, and it does have that Mark Twain feel in this community. I guess Mark Twain plus our palm trees, because after all, we are Florida. Now, right next to the playground area is the parking lot. The parking lot is for cars and for golf carts. This is the point where you have to leave your car behind. Golf carts are allowed down the path and around the water, but cars are not allowed at all at this point. So as we head down the paved path to Settlers Pond, you'll see that it is lined with beautiful palm trees. You will also notice that there is no lighting, and that is because the park is open from dusk to dawn only. This is the point where cars are not allowed, just the golf carts and pedestrians and bikes, and there are signs posted that golf carts have to yield to the pedestrians and people on the bikes. Now, as you head away from the parking area and the playground area and head more towards the water, on the left, you're going to find the dog parks. There are two side by side, one for small and one for large. Small dogs are considered under 30 pounds, large dogs over 30. The dedicated area to run for the larger dogs is actually much bigger than the smaller dogs, as they need more space to run. Now, what's really kind of neat is when you go up there on both sides, there's kind of like an in-between gate. You open up your first gate where you can leash and unleash your dogs, and then you go to the second gate. On inside of both areas, there's sitting area for the parents of the dogs, as well as some benches, and there's also two water stations on each side, so the dogs can rinse off or have some water to drink. Now, when we take the path and we dead end at the pond, it is a 14-acre pond, and it is stocked with fish for recreational catch and release fishing only. You will see a sign where if you go right, it's called Academy Path. And the reason that it is called Academy Path is because it is actually a shortcut if you go around the right side to our newest school that opened in 2021 called Pine Island Academy. It is a kindergarten through 8th school. So that means the kids in Crosswater area or Settlers Landing, they can take that shortcut whether they're walking, biking, or if their parents want to take them on the golf cart. Yes, that's kind of how we roll here in Nocatee. We take the golf carts for pickup and drop off for our kids at school here. It's actually a lot of fun and it's pretty social, but that is a shortcut Academy Path. Now, if you decide to take the full path for exercise or a leisurely stroll, it is marked as far as how far you've gone. The full circle is 0.8 miles. However, if you kind of start from the parking lot and end there, you probably put in a good mile, which is really nice. And around the whole pond, there are some extra trees that they added that'll soon grow to add more shading, as well as some benches so you can kind of take a break and, watch the fish or the birds or anything else that you see out there. So this 14-acre pond does come stocked with freshwater fish, such as sunfish, bass, bluegill, and a bunch more. You can actually fish all around the pond, or you can go out onto the wooden dock, which is actually a very good size, and you can go ahead and fish from there. Again, make sure you release anything that you catch. So one of my favorite features about Settlers Pond is their floating dock kayak launch, and it's actually ADA compliant, which is pretty cool. So when you bring your kayak down, you can either pick either side, and you can almost roll your kayak into the water as well as roll yourself back in. And there's some arm rails to kind of pull yourself in on to make it easier. So on this pond, it's only non-motorized sports, which would mean basically a paddleboard, a kayak, and a canoe. Now keep in mind, no cars are allowed beyond this point, so you have to have your way of getting it to the water, whether you carry them, whether they're on a golf cart, or some other mechanism to make it easier for you. So no matter what, you cannot load it from your car. It must be brought there by other means. So another great attraction that Settlers Pond offers is the covered waterfront pavilion with picnic tables. Now keep in mind, and when you do have your picnics there, of course, clean up after yourself, but the restrooms, they're gonna be all the way back at the playground. It's really not that far, but just to kind of plan ahead for your day when you go out there for your picnics and while you're out there fishing and exercising. So what did you think about Nocatee's latest amenity? A 14-acre stock pond, kayak launch, playgrounds, picnic tables, dog parks. It's a lot to offer. But keep in mind that cars are not allowed back there on the path. The electric golf carts are. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I suggest that you go ahead and watch my next video that talks about the laws and safety of driving a golf cart in St. Johns County. So thank you so much. Keep your family safe and enjoy your day. Take care.